I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I can't do it. I can't do it. Please, please,
okay.
please.
You don't want to, but you have this.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. Oh my God.
You can do it,
Everybody up
Susan.
here is going to be up here with me. Oh my God, I am so afraid. I don't want anyone looking at me. Everyone's going to see me. Everyone's going to hear what I have to say. Oh my God, what if I... Oh my God, my heart is beating so fast. My hands are so sticky. Oh my God, I'm sweating. Oh my God, my head is going to spin. Oh my God, I feel dizzy. I'm going to faint. I'm going to faint. Oh my God.
Somebody catch her.
Don't faint, somebody catch her.
Somebody get her.
How many of you feel like this? Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, special guests, I am going to motivate you not to be afraid, although I just scared myself. I'm going to tell you a story of how I first got started with Toastmasters. Back in 1992 to 1994, I was working in a company, Royal Insurance Company. The Royal Insurance Company, they decided to start a club of Toastmasters. Now we're going back about 20 years ago. So I was all excited, and I wanted to be with the management, because all the management were going into the meeting, and I thought, yeah, you know what? The managers are gonna get to know me, I'm gonna grow the company, I'm gonna get promoted, everything is going to be great. I am going to love this. Went to the first meeting, and all the managers were there, and we were all having a great time, and meeting by meeting, we met every other week. One manager would drop out. Another manager would drop out. Another manager would drop out. But the staff kept coming. The staff, and we had the HR people, and we were doing a great job, and I was volunteering for everything. I was volunteering for all the roles, and I was volunteering for all the speeches, and I was just so excited, and I just loved Toastmasters so much back then. And then my family told me we were moving to Florida, and I had finished 8 speeches. And with the kindness of my heart, I actually gave them 2.5 months notice of my leaving, when the normal time is 2 weeks. I wanted so badly to finish those last 2 speeches just to get my CC. I wanted it so badly, and they said, no. You're gonna move to Florida, you're going to find a club in Florida, you're going to network, you're gonna make some friends, and you're gonna find a job through Toastmasters when you network and you show them how good you are at giving speeches. And I said, no. However, I didn't get my way, and I left. Rule number 1, never give a company too much time about your notice, and don't give them any plans of what you're planning on doing. Because they can hurt you. Number 2, keep all your secrets to yourself. If you have a plan in your mind and you know what you want to do, don't let anybody get into your head and disrupt your mind and your thoughts of what you want. Follow your heart. Your heart is your conscience, and you already know basically what you want to do and where you want to go. Number 3, what if? What if they let me do those last 2 speeches and I didn't get my CC? What if I actually got my competent communicator? I had no idea. We didn't have the leadership book back then. I didn't know about it. I didn't even know it existed. I waited 20 years for a company that I was working in to get a Toastmasters club because I was too shy to go someplace else. I felt like family is within the company you work in. You are my family. We are all together, a family. We root for each other. We cheer for each other. We are all nervous when we get up here, but yet we're amongst family. And when you're around family, how nervous can you be? If you fall, they're gonna help you pick up. And if you're up, they're just gonna raise you higher, because they're gonna make you feel that good. That's motivation. So thank God they didn't let me finish my last 2 speeches. And when I came here, my intent was to use the old books, to get my CC, and leave. And I thought, that's it. I would get my competent communicator and I'd be gone. But the love in this room, and the love amongst all of our members, kept me here. And now that I had my CC and my letter hanging on my wall behind my desk in my office, and it looked so impressive, I was just like, I gotta keep going. I can't leave these loving people. How can I possibly leave these darling people? No, I cannot. So I went for my CL, my competent leadership. I did not have a manual. I was working out of my 20-year-old books. I didn't want to order anything new. What for? I was almost done, but yet on that, I started all over again. They just gave me the piece of paper that said of what you needed to do to complete. I never read anything about any of the leadership roles. I just wung it. And I went by Chim's speeches, which were a little bit confusing. But poor Henry, because Henry wanted me to start all over again from scratch. And Chim and Sherry understood that I already did all of that. Why did I want to start all over again? How many of you are brand new to Toastmasters and not even a member? Raise your hands. How many of you would be willing for $100 to stand up and tell us why you are here today?
Well, my name's Matthew. I just moved back here from Colorado a little while ago. I'm going to school at Davis online to finish, and I have a job at Guaranteed Rate Mortgage, and I'm trying to get into sales more. And my boss is Toastmasters, an advanced Toastmaster, and he heard me speak the other day in front of the office, and he suggested I come out here, and it's something I was interested in. I Googled you guys yesterday and found it, and here we are. Woo!
Now that you spoke in front of this room and you gave a public speech, how do you feel?
Good.
Very good. You got yourself $100? $100?
And a chocolate? And a chocolate? What? Me next, me next.
The chocolate bill, huh?
Do we have another one wanting $100?
We got a hand over here. Susan got a hand over here.
$100. Or maybe it's just because I want the chocolate.
But my sister is actually the one who discovered this club. She's always been the orator, the public speaker. I'm the introvert. We're twins, but we couldn't be any more different. And I've never liked people. I don't like speaking in general. But I decided I want to become a teacher. For some reason, the girl who hates to speak decided she wants to become a teacher. In order to do that, it's easy to speak to kids because they can't talk back. But when it comes to you guys, I'm going to have peers. I'm going to have bosses. So I need to improve my speaking skills. That's why I'm here.
Stay standing. You can answer the final question. And now, how do you feel now that you spoke in front of a room of people?
Special. This is practice.
And do you feel nervous? Do you feel scared? Do you feel anything?
Now, but I made you guys laugh big time, so I feel a little less nervous.
Very good. Thank you.
So bang after.
Anybody want more? Or not interested? Okay, we shall
Wait,
move
there we go,
on.
there we go.
Ooh, one more. Okay, come on, stand up.
My name is Christian Rubiano, and I moved from Miami here about a year ago, lasted 12 months. I moved to this community in Boca Raton, and I thought about actually getting back to pursue an MBA, with FAU and or a master's in finance. I'm working internally at Morgan Stanley as a financial advisor, and I thought I'd just get involved with the FAU community. Thought it would be a good place to start.
And now that you spoke, how do you feel?
I feel fine. I think we gotta just practice, right? Practice makes perfect.
Exactly. Practice makes perfect. And we have $100 and one more chocolate for one very special person. Toastmaster Doe, I really would like a good review.
Bribery! That's good stuff.
Good stroll.
That's good stuff.
What is a motivator?
Keep managing.
I'd say I'd like to take the rest of my money and pay for everybody's memberships.
That'll work.
That'd be really cool. I'll think of that.
You can't put in that.
Got my check back, I just wrote that.
Okay, how many of you like a good chase? How many of you like to chase someone? How many of you like to be chased by someone?
Come on, ladies.
Have you ever thought about chasing yourselves?
I chase somebody all the time.
Yes. Chase yourself 10 years from now. When you're 25 years old, do you think you've arrived?
No.
Do you think you've accomplished everything you want to accomplish?
No, not by a long shot.
35. Have you accomplished everything you want by the time you're 35?
No.
50%.
45? Did you accomplish everything you expect to accomplish at 45?
No way.
Getting there.
When you're 55, do you think you've gotten everything you wanted out of life, or do you want to go on to 65?
10 years of retirement.
65, do you want to retire, or do you want to keep working and make something more of yourself?
I want to retire. I just want to sit on my ass.
75, do you want to play golf and play tennis at 75 and keep challenging yourself with some other things?
Nope.
Do you think you've arrived at what you want?
Make America great again.
85. 85, do you think you've accomplished everything you were supposed to accomplish, or do you think you can still contribute to society?
I don't plan on living past 80.
95, at 95, do you
downhill
think you
from
still
there.
have what to contribute to society and help the youngsters, or do you think you're done?
Yeah, at least 10. Focus on staying mobile.
Yeah, exactly.
At
After 80,
105,
I'm good.
do you think you'll still be in Toastmasters, talking to the youngsters and teaching them something?
Yes.
Yes,
Hopefully they
that's
wanna hear me.
motivation. That's good. Keep chasing yourselves and keep making new dreams and keep chasing those dreams. You have nothing to fear but fear itself, and we have President Franklin Delano Roosevelt to thank for that quote. I can prove to you that fear is nothing to fear except fear itself. My cats, Sammy and Sophie, when they were tiny kittens, were experiencing their first thunder and lightning storm. And it was immediate. It was lightning, thunder, lightning, thunder, lightning, thunder. That means it's right there. It's right above you. I picked up Sammy and Sophie before they got under the bed, and I held on to them so tight. And I decided, I'm going to that window. And I held them by that window, and they're like, who is this crazy lady, and why is she doing this to us? And they put their heads deeper and deeper inside. They finally looked up, the lightning, and they wanted to go to the windowsill. They went to the windowsill, and they sat on the windowsill and watched the light show. They didn't care about the thunder anymore. Not only didn't they care about the thunder and lightning anymore, but they wanted to, during firecrackers and fireworks, to go outside on the outside terrace, and they wanted to watch that lightning show too. They were not afraid of the bang on the front door after that ever again. They had no more fear. So I am telling you, the more practice you get with each one of those manuals, and each one of those, I don't think that's manual, but each one of those manuals gives you a guideline. Just follow those guidelines. Each one starts off small, an icebreaker, and they bring you up a little bit higher, and a little bit higher, and a little bit higher. When you get to 10, and you get that first certificate, the Competent Communicator Certificate, and that lovely letter, I promise you, it is the most motivating thing you will ever get in your entire life. I was ecstatic that I couldn't wait to get my CL. And I only have one more speech after this to get my ALB. And I am so psyched. And after I get that, I want to see each and every single one of you follow me and do what I'm doing. And this will take you into your old age. You can take this into business, and you can take this into anything you want. But when you're older, you want people to listen to you, and this is a great way to have people listen to you, and you can teach them. So thank you so much, and please stay with Toastmasters, and stay with me, and stay with us, because we are family, and we are love. Thank you.